So I want to show how location works with distributed property and then the shortcut, which probably most of y'all remember the shortcut. It's been a while since you've probably done some math on paper, because we all, including myself, all I ever use is a calculator. I don't ever do math on paper. But on the GD test, there may be situations where you need to pick up on this. So 5 times 32, one way of doing this problem is using the distributive property. I can say 5, instead of 32, I can change 32 to 30 plus 2. That resembles what we call multiplication through addition. That's distributive. So remember, you can rewrite problems any way you see fit, as long as you don't change the meaning of it. Okay? This is what math looks like on paper. 5 times 30 and 5 times 2. The distributive property means multiply the outside number through both inside numbers. So it's going to be 5 times 30 plus 5 times 2. And then remember, with 5 times 30, all you got to do is do the front end part. 5 times 3 is 15, and add the trailing 0 would be 150. 5 times 2 is 10, and 150 plus 10 would be then 160. So that's what that problem would look like using the distributive property. Now, most of y'all are like, I don't do that. You're right. In algebra, you will have to do that, because in algebra, there's going to be variables present. There's going to be those x, y's, and z's. So the shortcut won't be used. It'll be the distributive property. But this actually has a shortcut. What we do is, 5 times 32. What I can do is write it like this: 32 times 5. This is what y'all are probably familiar with, is this. But this is still distributive property, because you're still multiplying the 5 through both pieces. But this organizes it quicker, because 5 times 2 is going to be what? That'd be our 10. But notice that since we're in the ones place, you have to bring the 0 down to the ones place. You have to carry the 1 to the tens place. And then you have 5 times 3 is 15. That's 15 tens plus 1 more 10. That's going to be 16 tens, or in other words, we say 160. So that's what you probably are familiar with, is that. It kind of just condenses it down even more so. So if I have 8 times 465, we may decide to go ahead and just write that as 465 times 8. We will probably bypass the distributive property and just set it up like so. But now you got to know your 8 facts. If you don't know your 8 facts, then you have to write them down, and that's where the trick comes in. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got to count to 8. And then you go back up counting by evens. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? Repeat. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? And you're going to be able to do that faster than me, because it's hard to write with the mouse. You're going to be able to write much faster with the pencil. So 8 times 5, of course, we know that's 40. That's a 5 fact. 8 times 6, that's going to be 6 eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eighths would be 48. Then you got 4 more to add into it. 49, 50, 51, 52. So I just bring down the 2, carry the 5. 8 times 4, that's 4 eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths is 32, plus 5 more would be 37. So therefore, the answer would be 3,720. And that's how we do that kind of math without a calculator. So there's a review of multiplication. Okay. So I think some of us got to get our brain working again because we're so used to not doing this in the real world. It's all calculator. I picked up my phone for everything. So even your math teacher takes the shortcuts. We take the path of least resistance. If we don't have to make our brain work, we do that. So that's the challenge for us, is to make our brain work, because I know I'm getting older. I'm starting to get scared of all these diseases that happen to the brain because you don't keep the brain active. You know, y'all are still young, maybe no issues there, but I'm now 55 and that comes on my radar some. Okay. Sorry for the extra stuff on that video, but